Hello team and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are going to create a corporate level AI agent that performs initial level of resumes shortlisting, and it's going to tell us if the candidate is suitable for further interview or not. So all those things, this whole workflow we are going to build from scratch. So make sure to watch this video till end so that you don't miss out any of the steps, because if you don't, then you definitely are going to face some issues while building this whole workflow also. And again, I'm saying that team, this is not a basic, we are not just generating images, we are basically building a whole AI agent that is of corporate level. So make sure to watch this video. Now let me show you a demo about this workflow, what exactly this workflow is going to perform. So guys, before we get started building this whole workflow from scratch step by step, let me show you a demo what exactly this is going to do. So for that, let me explain you a small scenario. So let us say that three people have sent their resume to my company email asking for interview scheduling. Okay, so I have set up this workflow which is going to do what? Which is going to get information from that three emails about the resume. What information? Name, skill sets, their email, and their projects. Then using OpenAI, basically ChatGPT, their resume is going to get evaluated if they have proper skill sets or relevant skill set added or not, and if they should be given opportunity for the interview further. Basically, first level of resume shortlisting. Okay, and once that is done, then that information should be pasted on this Google Sheet. Okay, their name, skills, email, projects, what score ChatGPT has given to their resume, if they are shortlisted or not, and if reason also I am asking, like if they are shortlisted, why they are shortlisted, if not, then why not. Okay, and these three are the mail, and as you can see, these are not opened. We have not opened this mail. So now if I, in order to show you, if I click on test workflow, it is going to start. Okay, and this is now getting details about name, email, and all. And here this OpenAI, if you are seeing, this is going to evaluate their resume. Okay, and this email, this node is going to send notification that thank you for applying, we will get back to you, like that. Okay, so now if I go to resume filter, resume sheet, you can see information has added, scoring has been done, and information is also given if they should be shortlisted or not, and why they should be shortlisted, the reason also given very clearly. Next thing, if you see, I have just received an email, thank you for applying, hi Aditya Jaiswal so and so, with proper, you can see proper formatting also is there. From this we are receiving thank you for applying. Okay, and here you can see automatically these three email now became in red mode. Basically you can see now we have to mark them unread if you want to. Basically they have been opened, I mean. Okay, so this is how this whole thing is going to work, and I'm going to teach you how to build whole thing from scratch. So make sure to watch this video till end so that you don't miss out any of the steps. First thing that you have to do is go on this website N8N.io, and then you have to click on get started, and this will open a new page where you have to create your account. So let me provide my details quickly. Aditya Jaiswal, and I'll put my Gmail account here. Same thing here as well. Okay, and we can set up one password, so we'll just go with choose our own, and I will set up a password. Now account name, so whichever you want you can set it up. I'll just go with 𝗕𝗏𝗃𝗦. Okay, and newsletter actually I don't want to go with, so you can click on start free trial, and I'll just save it also. Okay, so here we have, hi there, so and so. So we have basically created account, and let me just put basic things. Size of company, this one. Okay, okay, once we have done this, we can just set up these things. Okay, and I can just skip this place, and yeah, we have one tutorial which you can, if you want, you can just watch it later on. Now our workspace is ready. Okay, so now we can go ahead and with the next steps. Okay, so first step is done, which is account creation. Next up we can click on start automating, and it's going to start up the dashboard. Okay, by default you are getting 1000 executions, so just remember that. Okay, next up guys, make sure that you have opened this website from where you can get the OpenAPI keys. because we'll be needing the API keys. Okay, and it might charge something, but yeah, reality I'm telling you that if you want to learn, you have to spend a little bit of money, so don't worry about it. So we can click on create new secret key, and you have to provide some name. I'll just go with N8N. Project will be, just let it be default project, and permissions I'm giving all permissions as of now, and create secret key. Next thing, just to make sure that once you have created the secret key, just copy and keep it somewhere, and you don't need to share it with anyone. Okay, and yeah, so make sure that we have one API key that we'll be needing. So guys, now we can go ahead and we can start creation of our workflow. So this is the first page where you can create your workflow. So here we have to add first step, for which we are going to click on plus, and here you have to search for schedule trigger. This is going to be the trigger which is going to be the one that starts the workflow. Okay, so here we are going to set up the time as minutes 5. That means every 5 minutes this is going to check for new emails. Okay, so we will click here, and this is added, the first trigger. Okay, next thing, you have to click here, and here now we are going to search for Gmail. Click on this, then search for this one, get many messages, and select it. Once you select it, this page will open, and we are in parameters. You have to click on this, which is going to take you to this page where you have to connect the Gmail account, where the Gmail account which is going to receive the resumes over email. So we will click on this, and we will select the one that we are going to use, the email. Okay, so I have selected, and you have to give the permissions. Once you have given, then you are good to go, and your account, Gmail account, will be connected. Okay, and we can close this. Next thing, here make sure that it is in resource, it is message. Operation should be get many, so that it can fetch many message emails. Return all, it should be turned off. Then limit. Now how many emails you want to use in one go? The thing is, you can set a limit. Basically you can set limit up to, like, it's, you can see it's written 50, but the thing is I'm using OpenAPI key. Now that OpenAPI key, my account is on first tier, that is first level, and it has only 3 requests per minute allowed. So for that reason, I'm going to set it to 3. That means it can fetch 3 emails in one go. Simplify, make sure to turn it off. As soon as you turn off, there will be new option. Here you can see options. Okay, now here we have told that you need to get messages from Gmail account, but we need to specify more clearly that you should be getting emails that has PDF attached to it. First condition. Second condition is that you should be you should be getting the email which are not opened. Why I'm saying which are not opened? Because if it is opened, that means this workflow might already have passed it or used it. For example, if I go on my mail account, you can see these 2 emails that has resume containing, they are unread now. For example, if I open this, get back here, you can see now it is in opened status. So I don't want, if any email is opened, it should not be fetched there. And these 2 are unopened, so this will be the condition. Okay, now how do we set up the condition that you should be using unopened or unread mails and the mails which has PDF attached? So for that, you have to set up a condition. In filter, you have to click on search, and now you have to write a small code. You can see is unread has attachment file name PDF. How do I know that this is going to work? Because if I put here in Gmail search also, it's going to work. You can see same thing we have to add here in search. We have to write is unread has attachment file name PDF. Done. Second option in second thing that we have to modify is options. Click on add options, click on download attachment, and turn it on so that it can download the PDF from our emails. Okay, and this is our configuration done for the first step. Okay, so just to test, we can click on test workflow, and if everything goes well, you can see there is a tick mark. If I open this, you can see now it was able to find 2 attachments. You can see 2 mail. First one is this, and if I click on view, you can see it has a resume PDF. Okay, so this step is done. Next step, we have to click on plus, and now we want to add a node that is going to extract contents from it. Okay, basically get the PDF from that it's going to extract. So we are going to search for extract from file, click on that, and since we are using PDF, so we will select extract from PDF and click on that. Once you have done that, next thing you can see here, yeah, this is how the structure, whenever you click on any node, this is the structure, this is how its structure will be. Left side will be the output given by previous node, that is in our case it was Gmail, and you can see the output from Gmail was these two, these were the output, and these outputs will be now used as input for the next node. Okay, so here you can see one common thing, attachment 0. Now when you attach PDFs over email, then what happens? If it's one PDF, then it will be attachment 0. If there are two PDF, then attachment 0, attachment 1. In our case, one mail will be having just one PDF, so we'll be using attachment 0. So we will add it here. Okay, and once this is done, next step would be, here we can go and click on password. The thing is ki, obviously all the PDF files won't be like password locked, but by default extract from file will be looking for password. So we have to select password in options and we have to keep it empty. Okay, once we have done that, we are good to go, and we can again click on test workflow just to verify if changes are correct or not. I can see here also tick marks. So if I open this, you can see it is giving an output. Okay, so basically next up we want to add a node that is going to properly format before we send the data to ChatGPT. So for that we will click here, we will search for edit fields, and now here we have to, first of all, we need to get some input, right? So this one I will run this, and yeah, we have to connect this to like this. Okay, and now if I open this, you'll be see there is data present. So here mode will be manual mapping. Click on add field. First is going to be resume text. We are creating one field. Its value from where we can get, if I show you, you can see this section, it contains the information, past information from the PDF. So we will drag this, paste it here. This is done. You can see it gets all the info. Next field that we have to add here, which is going to be the source, and in source we can write Gmail resume parser. Okay, one more field we have to add, which is going to be timestamp, and for this value we can drag this one, paste it here. This basically means that the time that trigger got started. Okay, so this is done, and we can run this one time just to confirm that everything fine, and yes, it is successful. So it should be having output, and output is coming right for all three of them. Next thing we have to do is add ChatGPT now, so that this past information that we have, it can be given to ChatGPT in order to find out the skill sets and the email address and the name. Okay, so for that we can either, you can click here or you can simply click here, search for OpenAI, click on the first one, and now we have to select this option, message a model, because we are going to send that information, evaluate it, and get in like message back. Click on this. Okay, so now we have to add a prompt here. Okay, and here this should be OpenAI account. Yes, so we have to do one thing, click on this. If you're doing this for the first time, it will on the this connection option, it will ask you to add the OpenAPI key, the one that we just created before. Okay, and you just have to add that, and that is fine. Once you have done that, resource should be text, message a model is fine, and model one, that the one that you should be choosing, is 3.5 turbo. Now we have to write a prompt here. So for prompt, I have written one prompt. Extract the following details from the resume text below. Okay, full name, email address, all technical skills and tools mentioned, avoid limiting just to 5, and key projects. Okay, and these are the details that we should be receiving. The format is going to be this one. Okay, so I'll copy this and go here, paste it here. Now one thing, you need to make sure that it should be green in color. Then only you can confirm that, okay, yes, it is getting all the information. Okay, once this is done, we are good to go. This should be always user only, we can turn both of them on so that we can get the output as JSON. Okay, we can click on test step, and this is going to get executed, and we should be able to see the output here. Okay, now you can see here, name is this, email is this, skills are categorized way properly, projects are mentioned properly. Okay, so this step is also done. So guys, we have one information clearly done, which was to basically get information like the name, email, skill sets, and the projects. Okay, next thing what we want to evaluate it. Okay, so how we can do it using another OpenAI node. Before that, let me write it in different format so it's little bit easier for us, like this and like this, and we can put it here. Okay, so now I'm going to open this, and here I'm going to search for OpenAI message model. Okay, and first of all, it should be not connected here. We will delete that, and we will be connecting it to here. Okay, and let's open this, and here this is fine, this is fine. Here we can select the version, which is 3.5. Automatically here credentials will be added with your API key, so don't worry. Now we have to write a prompt. Prompt for what? Since this is the output from previous one, so this one we will be taking it as input to our OpenAI next node. Okay, so here we have to write a prompt. For that, you can use this. Rate the following candidate based on how well they match a DevOps engineer profile, and these are the variables that we are using. Okay, and respond this strictly in this JSON format. So we will copy this whole thing, paste it here. Okay, just make sure that, again I'm saying, this should be in green color. Okay, so this is fine, and we can click on taste step just to verify if it is giving proper output or not. Okay, so here score is given, shortlisted yes, and a reason is given. That means this step is also working fine. So next up, what we have to do, we have to take the outputs from these two. First one contains the information like name, email, skill sets, projects. Second one is going to evaluate those, evaluate the resume based on those information, and give us a result like shortlisted, not shortlisted, what is the score, and reason for shortlisting or getting rejected. Okay, so we want to combine the results. So what we are going to do, we are going to search for merge here, and we are going to use merge. Here, first of all, I'll go with combine, and here we will select position, and this will be 2. Okay, so as of now it's not connected to anyone, right? First of all, we can connect it to OpenAI, which contains the information about name, email, skill sets. For connecting second one, the thing is key here, we are not having the information in proper format, so we want to first convert it into proper format using edit field. So we will I'll search here, or if you don't want to search here, you can simply click here also and then search for edit fields. Open that. Now here select JSON, and you can see this is the main thing that we want to add. So I will go here, paste this thing. Now let me explain you how exactly this works. So first of all, let me test it. Okay, here it's saying, see, sometimes when it does not work, you need to change it to expression, then only it will work. Okay, now some of you might be thinking how exactly these values are coming. So there is a proper format here. Okay, till JSON parse you can write. Then what we have, OpenAI 1. If I show you something, let me expand, collapse these things. Okay, you can see these are the nodes in proper order. First we have schedule trigger, get Gmail, extract from file, edit fields, OpenAI. This is the one which gives information, right? Second one is the one which gives information about the results. So now we have to get the results of content. So what we have done, OpenAI item JSON message is this one. Then message dot content, you can see message dot content from here dot score. That means we want the value for this one. Second, what we have, JSON dot message dot content dot shortlisted, and here if you see, it should be somewhere shortlisted. Then we have reason. So here we should be somewhere, you can see reason, message dot content dot reason, and that's what it is written here. If I run this now, we can see we are getting information in proper format. Okay, so once you get information in proper format, then you can put it here. Okay, and to verify, I can open this, combine position, number of inputs 2, and click on taste step. And here you can see name, email, skills, projects, and here also the score, shortlisted, reason. So now this works fine. So team, next up what we have to do, you need to create one Google Sheet. So using any of your email account, you can just expand this, go to Sheets, and here you have to create one Google Sheet. I have created this one. You can, if I open this, you can see this one. Okay, and it has around 6 columns: name, skills, email, projects, score, shortlisted, and reason. So make sure you have created the same. Now we will go back here to our workflow, and here first of all I will click on edit fields. So basically what I want, whatever data we have, I want that it should be coming in a proper format. Okay, so here I will go to JSON and I will paste the contents here. Now as you see again, this there are multiple kind of data that we have, and if I click on test step, okay, it's not working as of now, so click on expression and now it works. Okay, but here these values we are not able to get correctly. First of all, let us understand from where these values are coming. So if you see here on left side, we have information name. Name is coming from where? Message.content.name. Message.content.name. I hope it's clear. Talking about these sections, so these we have to modify, and let's see where exactly is the score mentioned. We have score mentioned here, so I will add here. Works fine now, correct? Remove this as well, and this should be for shortlisted. Add this also is correct, and final we have reason. You can easily drag drop also. Sometimes if you get confused like what exactly we have to add, you can directly just use drag drop and this works. Okay, and now I can click on test step, and now we are getting proper information. Okay, so this is fine. And now what I want to send this information to Google Sheet. So here I will go and search for Google Sheets. You can see there is an option Google Sheets, and now here what we have to do, we have to select this one, append row in sheet. So click on that, and now you have to add your account. So the account, see this, like this is the account which I have used to create Google Sheet. So you have to connect this account. You can click here, sign in with Google, and you can select the account with which you have created the Google Sheet. Once you do, you have to provide the permissions, click on continue, and your account will be connected. Okay, so let's wait for this to complete. This is done. We will close this. Now here resource sheet within document, that is fine. Append row, and here we have to select document, right? So we have resume filter, and sheet is sheet 1. If you see correctly, this is the document, resume filter, sheet 1 is there, correct? If you want, you can rename it also. For example, let's say resume -1. Anything you want, it's completely up to you. So I can select this. Okay, now you can see automatically whatever things that we have added in our column names, it is coming here, correct? Now what we have to do, we have to add these things here. First here, correct? Just make sure it's green, then only you can confirm okay, it works fine. For skill sets, then we have email, then we have projects, score, we have shortlisted, reason. Okay, so these are properly propagated. Click on test step, and let's see. So now we can go here and you can see details are projected. Just to confirm that it works fine, I will remove these details one time, and let me mark them as unread, both of them. Okay, and we can go back here, and let me run the whole thing. Okay, so that we can see also. First here went to here, and then it will go here. For first data came, second data is in progress. Okay, basically evaluation is happening now. Okay, here evaluation is happening, and finally we have data. So now if I go here, you can see for two users we have the information received. Okay, so this is properly done. So guys, till here our workflow is working fine. Next thing that I want to include is that on this level, on this node, as soon as like details are fetched, email, name, and all those things, then I want to send a message or email to the user, that is user email that is mentioned in the resume, that thank you for applying to DevOps Shack. Second thing that I want to add is that as soon as these changes are like these resumes are evaluated, I want to convert them into mark as read, so that later again if you are running the workflow, these resumes which are already evaluated should not be considered again. Okay, so now we can go back here and I will search for Gmail and click on Gmail, and this time first I'll select send message. So make sure to connect your Gmail account. Okay, and I hope by this time you are already aware this. Okay, first of all we need to add it properly, so we are going to add it from this to this. Okay, open this. Okay, so from here details are fine. We need to put here email, that we can put from here, correct? That is fine. Subject, so here we need to put subject, and before that I am going to put two emojis, and between them I am going to write thank you for applying to 𝗕𝗵𝘁𝗀. That is fine. Then we have to write the in HTML format the content of the email. So I have actually drafted one which you can use the same. It's really in a proper format it's written. You can use the same one. If you want, you can modify a few things like LinkedIn URL, your own URL, like those things you can modify. Rest you can just directly paste it here. Okay, seems fine. Color is green, so yeah, this is good. So we can done. This is also done. Next thing, as I said, we want to add like mark as read. Once evaluation is done, those email with resume should be marked as read. So I will go here, search for Gmail, open this, and you can see mark a message as read. So create this. Here you can see these things should be same. Here we need to get message ID. Message ID we should be able to get from Gmail one. But before that, firstly let me remove this and I will take it here, and this should be like this. And now here if I go to schema, we have this ID which we have to put here, which is going to be the message ID. Okay, rest let me see if anything else. Okay, seems fine. Now our workflow is completed and it should be working fine. Okay, so before that let me I have emptied this resume and these two messages are there which I want to utilize. So let us run this. Let's see how it goes. So this is fine. Now details are getting fetched, mail sent, and now evaluation is being done, and now data is entered. So we can go here, data we can see it is entered fine. Go back here and email should be sent to one of my email ID. So I'll verify that. I'll open the email, and here you can see this one. Email is sent, Hi Aditya Jaswal, and it was sent 0 minutes ago. That means right now, thank you for applying so and so, username and so and so. So it looks perfect and professional. Okay, so and yeah, this works fine.